A volcano in southwestern Iceland erupted on Thursday, its sixth outbreak since December. Footage filmed from a helicopter shows glowing hot lava spewing from the site of a new fissure and smoke filling the air above. The total length of the fissure measures about 3.9 kilometers, extending by 1.5 kilometers in about 40 minutes. That's according to the Icelandic Meteorological Office. The eruption has forced road closures, but the lava is not flowing toward the nearby town of Grindavik. The town was evacuated late last year when the volcano came to life after laying dormant for 800 years.
We were at the Blue Lagoon, and when we got there, they warned us that there might be some sort of event happening with one of the local volcanoes. And they said specifically, they said it could happen any hour, or it might not happen for a couple of months. But just to let you know, when you hear the air raid sirens, it's time to get out and evacuate. You'll have 10 minutes to do so. So yeah, we were there, and the next thing you know, the sirens are going off, and we have to rush out of the Blue Lagoon and back to our hotel. There was definitely a sense of urgency as we were trying to get out of there. You know, the staff was throwing all of our belongings into our bag and just saying, you got to get out of here. And they set up a caravan of cars to take us to a safe spot. And it was calm, but it was definitely rushed. You know, they had an agenda, and they were told, they must have been told by the government, get everybody out of wherever you are within the next 10 minutes or so, because there was no messing around. Iceland is definitely the land of ice and fire, and it proved itself yesterday. We felt fine. You know, we felt safe. There was a very large police presence. They were clearly ready for this. Once we saw what was happening, we started looking into how the country prepared for it, and they knew it was coming. They could tell that it was coming any time now, just through all their tests and everything. And they did a wonderful job prepping us for it. But we didn't know. You know, we just went there as tourists looking for a good day, and next thing you know, the ground's exploding right next to us.
9:30, the eruption started. It was about a 4-kilometer long fissure. And during the night, another smaller fissure opened to the north of that. So in total, it's a 5-kilometer long erupting fissure. Fortunately, most of the lava flow has not been directed towards Grindavik town, which is south of where this fissure opened. The lavas are not threatening any of the infrastructure at the moment. And it has been retreating in intensity. So we actually see a quite intense first phase, up to 2,000 cubic meters per second, comparable to the past eruption from May. But it is already declining, and it looks like, at least as the situation is now, that it is a rather fortunate location. So currently there's no threat to any of the current to the infrastructure in the area. The one lava flow was moving towards the road that has been bothered by lava flows earlier, but it stopped 200 to 300 meters before that, and it seems at least as the current state is, that it's not progressing any further. It's really situated in a fortunate location, and there seems to be no threats to infrastructure. Of course, the Blue Lagoon and the Svartsengi power plant is close by. The Blue Lagoon was evacuated immediately when this eruption started, and there were about 1,300 people there, and everything went smoothly.